I just turned 40 yesterday and I've been thinking a lot. If I could sit down with my younger self and maybe in my 22, 25 or even early 30s and just have one honest conversation, what would I say? Because the truth is, a lot of lessons I have learned did not come easy. They came through mistakes, they came through failures, and a season where I did not take life seriously. And if you're watching this in your 20s or in your teens or even in your early 30s, I want to share with you something I wish someone has shared with me when I was younger. So here are 9 life lessons that life has taught me in my 40 years. The villagers. I just came from our village junction. Now I'm walking back to our house. Guys, I have to watch my steps also. Look, it's a lot of water. So please don't get distracted if I'm not staring at the camera, okay? And lesson number 1, you don't need everyone to like you. I struggle with this, Growing up, I thought like, oh, I will try everyone to be on my side, to love me, to like me. But that's not life, and it's impossible. Because not everyone will understand you, and not everyone will support you. And that's 100% true. And that's okay. We have to accept that. The reason is that because you are not called to please everyone. You are called to live your life with a purpose and integrity. The older I get, the more I realize peace comes true when you stop performing for people. Live honestly, live with convictions, and let people think what they want. Life goes on. By the way, this is our village football field. Let's continue with lesson number 2. You can't change people. You cannot force people to grow. You cannot make someone become who you want them to become, right? You can advise them, you can love them, and you can pray for them. But at the end of the day, people only change when they want to. So what you can do is you can choose to surround yourself with the people that you think it is right for you, so that you can grow, be more matured, and focus on becoming yourself the right person that you can be. Lesson number 3, take ownership of your life. Very important, guys. Take ownership of your life. At some point you realize that no one will come and fix your life, your problem, your finance, your marriage, your friendship, your career, everything. You have to fix yourself. You have to start taking responsibilities. Not your parents, not your friends, and not even the right opportunity sometimes can come and fix it. So you have to take responsibilities. The moment you stop blaming your situations and start taking the ownership of your decisions, the choice that you made, I think your life begins there. And going to lesson number 4, your mind can build you up or can break you. The conversations that you have yourself, like within yourself, right? That is so important. Because every day we have conversations with our own self. What you think of yourself, what's your plan, everything that you think about yourself, that is so important. Because the way you think about yourself will shape everything. If you see yourself, you're not good enough, you'll never be good. If you see yourself, you cannot do it, you'll never do it. But if you start thinking yourself like, hey, right now I might not be able to do it, but I see that I'll work hard and I can achieve that. If that's your mentality and you work, I think you can do it. When you begin to understand your worth, like how much you're worth and how good you are, you will start making a better decisions, better choice, better relationship, and a better career. Lesson number 5, and this is very important, especially for the teenage and in your early 20s. Stop trying to be perfect. Perfection will paralyze you, I wasted a lot of time overthinking and wasted a lot of my good years saying, oh, when I have that, when I know that, or when I have everything. If I have that, and then I'll only start. No. Never wait for those moments. Start. Today is the best day to start the things that you think it is important for you and that you can build your life on and that it is worth. Life does not reward perfections, but rather it rewards actions. Start working today. Done is better than perfect. Lesson number 6. Failure is part of the process. I repeat, failure is part of the process. Nobody likes to fail, that's for sure. But at some point in your life, you have to fail it. I used to be very afraid of getting failed, but now I see failure very differently. Failure is not the end, but rather it is a very, very good teacher. Sometimes failure humbles you, and sometimes it redirects you, and sometimes it reveals what you need to change. The real danger is not getting failed, because it shows that when you don't fail, you are not trying enough. Lesson number 7. Learn to be content. Contentment. I love that word. Learn to be content. We live in a world where constantly everyone tells you, you need more, right? More money, more success, more validations, more likes, more, whatever. Everything more. I've learned that peace does not come from having everything. It comes from learning to appreciate what God has already given you. Yes? Look at Anis. Hi! I-video ka po ni Marimo. I'm making a video, okay? I'm almost finishing, okay? Lesson number 8. Invest in people. Because at the end of the day, life is not about things, but it is about people. Family, friends, community, you name one. The relationship you build will matter far more than the things that you have or the things that you achieve. Success feels empty if you have no one to share with it, right? So make time for people, guys. Make time for people, because one day the people you love will matter more than any achievement. We are home, but I'll just finish these thoughts before I just get into home. I'll just walk up here. Lesson number 9, and I think this is the most important lesson for me so far. Work with God daily. Life makes a lot more sense when God is in the center of your life. Not just in Sundays, but in everyday life, in your decision making, in your thoughts, and in all the ways of your life. If God is at the center, I think that's a win. There were seasons in my life when I don't fully understand the things that's happening, and I don't really think much about God, and God was not important to me, But looking back then, I can clearly see that God is and was very faithful to me throughout the different phases of my life, during the highs and the lows. Like the Bible says, in John chapter 15 verse 5, without me you can do nothing. That's what Jesus told his disciples. And also if you look at Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 6, it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. And if I'm being honest, I don't get everything right in my 40 years. I have lots of ups and downs, a lot of failures, sometimes success, but there are things I wish I have understood earlier, and I would have made different decisions. Stop wasting your time, Build your life intentionally. Grow, stay grounded, protect your mind, love your people, and work with God. And trust me, your future self will thank you.
The longer I've waited, the more that I've tried. All the years that I've wasted trying to find it. All that I go through for my peace of mind, let it all go out the window. No smoke in my eyes. I can hear the wind chiming. It's always been you in the back of my mind. Early blue morning, when everything's cold, I see you running, all covered in gold. There's nothing else that